Hey folks, this is Vince with Ants Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Planet Crafter. Specifically, we'll be looking at the new DLC that just released today, October 9th, 2024. It's called Planet Humble, and you can get that for about $8. Now, the actual core game is on sale for 40% off, so if you don't own the core game, you'll definitely want to check it out because this game is a lot of fun. Now, I have to just warn you folks that the Planet Crafter is not a game that you can review in, say, an hour or two. Now, I've beaten the Planet Crafter, the core game, and I'm about an hour or two into the DLC. And this DLC will pretty much put you on a brand new planet and make you start over from scratch. So it's going to take me months. It's going to take me months to progress to the end game, just because, you know, of my limited time and the amount of grinding that you have to do in this game. So I'm not going to review this DLC per se, but the purpose of this video is to educate you on the Planet Crafter itself. And so this is geared more toward people that have never heard of this game before. So what you're going to do is you're going to sort of crash land on this planet. In the core game, you're kind of like this prisoner that's sent to this planet to terraform it. And this DLC will bring you to a completely different planet, I believe, in order to colonize, and not colonize, but to terraform that. And to terraform it, you have to raise its terraforming rating, kind of like in Terraforming Mars, the board game. But anyway, you're going to be increasing oxygen, and you have to worry about pressure and heat, and there's different aspects to the environment. And I haven't gotten that far yet, but in the core game, you will be like unlocking various plant life and animals, and all of that will sort of contribute to the terraformation index score. The higher the score, the more terraformed it is and more habitable it is. And that's the crux of this DLC as well. So if you're interested in starting fresh on a brand new planet with a brand new story that I haven't seen a whole lot of yet, then this is a no-brainer because you'll get so much playtime out of this. Now, again, for those of you that have never played the Planet Crafter, I just have to warn you, this is a very grindy kind of game in the sense that you start off in this little escape pod and you crash land and you've got to painstakingly go around and use your little tool that you've got to get iron off the ground and silicon and magnesium and different minerals. And then slowly but surely you start crafting a base. And then you start crafting new crafting stations. There's a new one in this game called the Ore Crusher, at least this DLC. And you'll be able to put certain ores in it in order to sort of refine that ore into other things. And I saw new ores on this DLC already within my 2 hours of playing so far. There's bauxite, for example, which can be refined at that ore refinery thing, smelter, whatever, in order to get aluminum. So it's interesting. The DLC is already introducing new things that I haven't seen before. Of course, you still have your hazardous meteors that fall from the sky, and that's the game's way of replenishing the ores that you'll find in the environment because everything is limited in the environment. So, on occasion, you'll see meteors fall from the sky. Sometimes they land on you and hurt you. Speaking of which, and again, this is mainly for new players, there's 3 bars that you have to worry about in terms of survival. There's health, there's water, and there's oxygen. And health and food are kind of the same. It will steadily go down, and the only way to replenish the heart meter is to eat. But you can take damage from fall damage or meteor damage, and that also affects your health. But you can eat, and it replenishes that. Then there's water, and then, of course, there's oxygen. And you get water, you have to find ice first, refine it into water bottles. Oxygen, as long as you go indoors into, like, a powered facility, I believe, then it'll just refresh your oxygen automatically. But, yeah, it's a really cool game. I highly recommend the Planet Crafter, and I'm having a really fun time with the DLC. I'll definitely release more content for this DLC, but like Keymailer, I got a press key for this, and they require me to cover the game within a certain period of time, and there's no way I can properly review this game within the time frame that they want. So I'm going to release this video as a quick overview of what the Planet Crafter is, and then I'll come back to this later when I've been able to grind out more. If you want to see more endgame content, go check out my Planet Crafter videos for the core game. We have a huge base. We've got teleporters. We've got all sorts of cool stuff. We've got automation going and factory. It's really cool. Drones. And I'm assuming all of that will be available here. And I'm really curious to see what new surprises that this DLC will have in store for us. So if you haven't checked out the Planet Crafter yet, it's on sale. Go check it out, and might as well check out the DLC while you're at it. Maybe start with the core game, and then maybe jump into the DLC when you think you've want to try something new. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.